They grunt, groan, strain and sweat together. They're competitive, yet at the same time, remarkably supportive. They come from all walks of life. They're truck drivers, jazz musicians, mathematical theorists and dancers. What binds them together?
Literally as diverse as you could think of, really. All walks of life, all type of careers, jobs, from all countries. Probably got a flag for each country here, to be honest. Every Thursday night, under a bridge in Victoria Park, I go and hold hands with other guys in the moonlight. Other park users, of course, they'll stop and look, and occasionally we'll get a few new members out of it. And that everyone's welcome to try. Anyone can just step right up, put their arm on the table.
The arm wrestling scene in Aotearoa, New Zealand is still an underground sport, with groups like the Auckland ArmBenders meeting underneath the Victoria Park flyover. Mainly men, there are a small number of females challenging themselves and other men on the purpose-built tables.
Women are welcome. We only have 2 members at the moment, but it's not as popular among females for whatever reason, so it's just struggling to get out of the beginning phases of the female side of it for now. Biggest advice is not to get discouraged, because you'll definitely come on your first day and pretty much lose to everyone. And you don't want to think, oh, this is not for me, I'm not winning. It takes years to sort of season up your wrist just to see what you're actually capable of. So don't take your first night as your sort of potential, would be my biggest advice to beginners.
Another group of arm wrestlers has taken up residence in a slightly more unusual location, in the garage of a rest home resident in Albany's Aotearoa Valley.
Yeah, so we started in Instead Ave here in Aotearoa Valley Road. We stayed there for a few years. We started in my neighbour's garage and we eventually migrated to my grandparents. We were at my grandparents for a few more years, and then once COVID came and they had moved into this garage here, we decided that it was best that we'd find somewhere else to train in for the time being. So I found a spot in Windsor Park where we just trained in the car park for about a year or two. And then they gave us permission to come back and train here. So we're here in Mayfair Village on Aotearoa Valley Road, and we're retired arm wrestlers. The neighbours are lovely. They've always been so good, so supportive. Pat, our cheerleader, comes over often, but she's great. No, she's awesome.
With heavy metal playing on stereo, it's not long until a neighbour pays a visit, but it's not what you think.
I think it's wonderful because I had 2 boys who were very involved in sport, golf, table tennis. We had a big garage that we had table tennis and we lived in a cul-de-sac, and the whole cul-de-sac would come into our home. So to me, it's like being home again. They are the most lovely, gorgeous, lovely men. And I think that anyone that would have issues with these guys has got no sense of spirit.
Meanwhile, in Kirikiriroa, Hamilton, one of the country's arm wrestling founders is enjoying a different kind of heavy metal. Mate Warangi Heta Morris has numerous titles in powerlifting and arm wrestling and continues to train at a local gym. His nickname?
Oh, the Beast. That was from high school. Yeah, everyone. Hey? That's what you called me school. Yeah, everyone used to call me Beast. I can't really remember too much of the details. I was a little bit bigger than a normal person. Arm wrestling gave me a second chance at becoming a good person, becoming a father. It gave me a second chance at life. Yeah. So when I'm on the table and we're getting set, ready to go, for me it's like I can feel like all my energy, every ounce of it just sitting there, ready to smash. And I think for me, right in that moment is a mixture of emotions trying to keep everything together. And as soon as I hear that word go, it's just, the beast comes out. Yeah.
He's been arm wrestling for years and has some ideas about what makes a good competitor.
What makes a good arm wrestler is For me, that's an interesting question, because what could make me a good arm wrestler could make someone else not so good. You know, everyone has their own way of being a good arm wrestler.
Despite his imposing build, Hitamura says that success can come down to the top 6 inches.
It's got to be willpower. You've got to be able to drive through like pain. Like there's so much pain. You've also got to learn to be patient. Physical attributes. If you're born with good genetics, you already got that good start. But if you've got that drive, you can build it.